do way better off leaving the country and going somewhere else. I think a lot of the young kids have figured that out, but I don't think they realize it that way. I think they're just like, oh, look, because of the way things are, I can travel and it's fun and I can do it. But I don't think what they're actually doing is they're basically testing the waters of, let's leave the country. Let's get the fuck out of here. It was like when I was traveling, we'd leave to go out for like a weekend or maybe a week at most and come back, just jet set, go to fucking Italy for dinner and come home type shit. But then it was like, you always wanted to come home and eventually like, so much better. But now you're like, I don't want to go back there. Like, fuck that shit. I want to stay here. So people are going on longer trips and getting used to it. And they're like, fuck this place. They're leaving the country. I think this is the beginning of the exodus. Just people just haven't figured it out that that's what's actually happening. People are leaving the country in droves. They're just doing it saying they're only going for a couple months. And then they meet a girl, or then they meet a guy. And then they go to fucking, where?
What, Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka.
Well, they're moving on one side.
See? They're leaving the country. Different reasons. But but not too much, because she's like, fuck it, I'm going to go too.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing my kid. Fuck this place, I'm out, right? And honestly, shit, probably wind up doing better.
Yeah, no,
you know what the school system's going to be like over there? It's probably fucking way better than we're doing here now. Well, I can tell you this, with the money you make, you can absolutely put your kid in fucking private school.
Right.
And I don't know, but like most Asian schools, they're pretty on top of like getting their shit to like modern, like to Singapore. There was I had a guy that I worked with at Standard & Poor's who lived in Singapore when I did my interview. And he lived there for like 7-8 years for the company. It was and when he flew back, we both started working down on Wall Street down there together for the same shit. And but when I was talking to him, working over there in Singapore and shit, it was so crazy because that was his life. He just lived over there, and his kids grew up there. He wound up meeting a lady there, getting married, having kids, all that kind of stuff. And their kids went through school there. And we were talking about it, and it was just like, it's so far ahead of ours. Like, impossible for us to ever catch up to what's going on in Singapore. Like, their public school system. Their public school system is so phenomenal that every country in the world should be modeling their school system after it.
No, the kids are learning like Singapore math.
Well, that's why I was stoked when we put the kids into that private school, and I was like, you're not doing that Common Core shit. And they're like, nope, Singapore math. I was like, I don't know what it is, but fucking love the sound of that.
They're learning Mandarin.
Yeah, and which that's going to be detrimental.
What?
Learning fucking Mandarin, that's going to be detrimental.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll be needed, because I don't think that the majority of people will know it.
I think it will. You don't really? How many people are in the United States? Like what, 400 million? There's over 1 billion in China. There was 1 billion when I was in grade school. What's the population in China now? Holy shit.
New world.
Oh, yeah. Well, China and US today. ChatGPT is amazing. It's my new Google. It's like whenever a question, I just put it there. The problem is...
Oh, because it explains it to you, too, right?
Yeah, exactly. And way more information. It's fucking awesome. The only thing that I would love is if it had a bibliography. So this way, when it's like right now, the estimated population of China is approximately 1.4 billion.
Right, should have.
Like, I'd love a little one, and when you click on it, it goes to the source. Because, like, I believe it, but I think a lot of people are going to... Talk about false prophet. A lot of people are going to blindly trust whatever the fuck ChatGPT says.